What's up, everybody? Bones06 here. I was not expecting this today, but Video Games Monthly came in today. I was expecting it tomorrow, but it came a day early. I'm hoping that it's not damaged inside. We'll have to see, but it looks like the Postal Service dropped the package. They dropped the ball like they usually do. So I still have the same plan as before. Nothing is changed as of now with Video Games Monthly. Back-to-back days. Yesterday was Retro Rec Room. Today is Video Games Monthly. So we're going to dive right into this, and we are going to see what awesome games they sent this month. And right off the back, I can see, which we're going to pull this one out first, it is a boxed Super Nintendo game, PGA European Tour. Feels like just cartridge only, floating around in there. That it is. Looks really good though. Very, very good. Can't complain with a box like that. Definitely not expected. I can't thank you enough for that, Video Games Monthly. Don't get them very often. This month's free gift, folks, is a mini Frisbee, it looks. I'm assuming it's a Frisbee. I can't see what else it would be for. Yep, that's the Frisbee. And we got the usual post a picture on their Facebook page and you might win 3 free games. Right there it is, folks. There's one piece of the case. Damn post office. It's a good thing. It looks like it's the top cover, though. I can just replace that with the CD case. But before we dig into that one, let's see here. Let's go with the only original Xbox. And it is Reckless, the Yakuza missions. Let's see if it's complete. And it is complete. That's really cool. Lots of complete games lately. That's really, really cool. Actually, there's another original Xbox game in here too, and it's a Platinum Hits. Call of Duty, Finest Hour. I think I have this on GameCube. No, I don't have this one on GameCube either. I probably have it on one or the other, maybe PlayStation 2. But this one is also wrapped in a little cellophane. I won't open that one up. I'm assuming there's probably a manual if it's wrapped, though. All right, next up, let's grab this one. It's probably a Wii. Let you see it first. I see sports on the back, so it is Top Spin 4. Also, is complete. Let's check out the disc on this one. Disc looks beautiful. No problems there. Case is in good shape. Awesome. Not really a big tennis game player, but yeah, that's cool to have in the collection. I definitely will try it. Next up, let's go with this case. Let you see it first. Oh, wow. Wolfenstein. That is awesome. I love Wolfenstein. I love Doom. They're probably my favorite games. At least the most nostalgic for me is Doom, by far. This is complete, which is great. I mean, that is really cool. Love to add that to my collection. Was going to buy that, but I just overlooked it and then completely had forgotten about that game. All right, let's go to the next disc-based. Oh, it's another original Xbox, MX World Tour. That's pretty cool. Don't mind racing games. This one is not complete, but that doesn't matter. Disc looks pretty good on the top. I don't see any scratches or anything like that. There's a couple faint ones in the disc, but nothing bad whatsoever. Definitely does not need to be resurfaced. Next up is, oh wow, Virtua Fighter 5. That's really cool. And it even has an older Blockbuster sticker on it. That one is also complete. Man, that's a lot of complete games again. Man, 2 days in a row of complete games. I gotta love that. That is really, really cool. Those are great games to add to my collection too. Let's go with obviously GameCubes. NFL Blitz 2003. That's really cool too. In an original GameCube case, which that's pretty cool. Let's check the disc. Disc is beautiful. That looks great. Very, very nice. Even though it's a sports game, I don't mind it for the GameCube whatsoever. Next up is Monsters Inc. for the GameCube, which is really cool. I recall playing this years ago. This does have the instruction manual. It's not an original case, so I will swap that one out. I do have extra GameCube cases, so I'll change that one around, make it 100% complete. Next up is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, which I thought I had owned this one, but I don't own this one. This one is disc only, but it is in an original GameCube case. Gotta love that still. That's great. And next up is another GameCube game, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortez. That's really cool. I did play this one before. This one is in an aftermarket case. I'll swap that one around too, but that's really cool. Actually, let's look at the disc on this one, because this was probably a game that's played pretty hard. There are no scratches. It was not resurfaced. I mean, it looks beautiful. That's really, really cool. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 games so far. I should have 20 games unless they gave me any kind of one-ups. Oh, I got another Frisbee. That one will go back on the shelf right there. I'll add it to the other ones. Let's start off with some cartridges here. Let's go with something different. 64, F1 Pole Position 64. The 64 at the end looks kind of stupid, but cartridge is in really good shape. Maybe a little bit of label fade, but that's not bad. Next Nintendo 64 game. Let you see it first. And Roadsters. Never heard of that. And that's 2 racing games for the 64. I'd say I'm getting close to finishing off collecting the racing games on it, but I'm sure there's still more to go. Next up is another 64. NHL Blades of Steel 99. That's really cool too. Older hockey games are definitely really fun. Alright, now before we get into the other disc-based, which are obviously Dreamcast or PlayStation 1, we'll go into the Super Nintendo. Let you see that first. What is it? It is Wing Commander. I know I don't have that. That is really cool. It's definitely a flying shooter game. That's definitely going to be one that's played pretty frequently. And next up for Super Nintendo is Yoshi's Safari. Also in really good shape. Everything is in really good shape. Everything looks clean. A little bit of dirt on the outside of the cartridge, but I wipe them off anyways. And next up is Update Your List. And a power-up, folks. Got another power-up. Really, really cool. So, let's dive into the cases and see which one of those is missing the broken piece off of it. We'll start with the one that is not in an original case. So I don't know what it is. And it is Blazing Angels for PlayStation 3. I know I don't have that. That's really cool. I have played that before, though. I believe I played that when it first came out. Next up, it's Toy Story 2. I can see it from the back. And that is complete in box. Or shall I say case. Let's check out the disc. It should be a black back. And it is. And it looks beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. Definitely a good set of games here to be adding into the collection. And on top of that, there's a lot of good ones to play. Not just shelf fillers. Okay, now we made it to the one with the chipped outside. And it is Cool Borders 3. That's pretty cool. Definitely have to change this top one out, but that's really neat. I think I have another one of the Cool Borders. I'm not sure which one, but that's really cool. Next up, another PlayStation 1, it looks. A Bug's Life. Now, I thought I had this on PlayStation 1. I'm not sure. Maybe I do, and I didn't update the list. Because sometimes I can't find what I'm looking for when I go into add the game to the collection on their website. I don't know. Sometimes they're just not there, or I'm looking in the wrong spot. So that one might not be there in my list, but I'll check anyways. Next up is another solo disc, and that is a Dreamcast Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. Let's check this one out since it's loose. I know it just fell right out of the case. That looks really good too. Really, really good. Prefer having the case with it, but I have a lot of Dreamcast that aren't in the original case. Next up is a factory sealed one, and it says turn up the heat on it, and it is Sega Sports World Series Baseball, and it is factory sealed. It's a little ripped on the top here, but it even has the security tag on the back here to set off the alarm if you would go to steal it. For that reason alone, I don't know. It's a sports too. I mean, this is not one that I'm not into baseball, so this one more than likely will not be open just because it's sealed like that, and I don't play baseball games. So, all right, folks, we're down to the last game in the box, and it is also another factory sealed game. I'm assuming it's a Dreamcast, and it is NFL 2K1. Nice. I believe I just purchased 2K2 maybe for it. I'm not sure. It was a loose disc that I had gotten. But yeah, that is April's Video Games Monthly. So we got total games this month with the power up is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 games. So that is this month's Video Games Monthly haul, and it is a haul. I love getting power-ups. I love getting this huge selection of different games, from racing to sports to just RPGs, anything in particular that you would want. They're going to send you one at least at one point or another. This is really cool. So yeah, this is April's Video Games Monthly. I hope to see your video if you did it. If not, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description, and you can try their service. I suggest you do. I don't get any boxes for free. I do pay for everything. So if you want to try them out and see what they're going to do for you, give it a shot. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you liked it.